Everybody's like, hey, how's it going? I'd like to extract some berries, please. Hello everyone, Thranx is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. On this most anomalous planet, trying to avoid the sentinels and the predators and find the elusive creature on this planet that yields the legendary leopard fruit. Because it has healing properties to restore the anomaly the Atlas is experiencing on this planet. And because of that, well, it's important to us. If it's important to the Atlas, it's important to me. We sort of have had a love-hate relationship with the Atlas this entire time, and I'm happy to say I'm switching to be firmly on Team Atlas. I think in the end, existence is better than non-existence. And even if it's a half existence, I still think that's better. So I appreciate the opportunity to exist in any capacity, even a glitched capacity. Now, I don't necessarily know if I want to take the core vaccine road of worshipping the Atlas. No. But I don't really want to go to war with it either like the Viking. I kind of think we can just appreciate it, be grateful, understand it more like a flawed god, like an all-powerful yet imperfect creator. And I don't want to be indifferent. That's the word I'm thinking. I don't want to be deferential, though. We can appreciate the gift of existence and still be critical of anomalies. I feel like there's a fine line, and we can walk it. We have that power. As travelers, shifting between realities, we are able... Not only are we able to do so, we owe it to the Atlas to be critical of our creator in a way that, I mean, hopefully drives it to a better iteration. Is it first or last? I don't so much think of it as the Crimson Lyre as I just think about creation being a difficult task, and even something all-powerful is going to get it wrong. For instance, while we're talking about things the creator got wrong, I don't see any fauna on this planet. Now, I'm happy to vamp about the nuances of the backstory of No Man's Sky this far along the series. Spoilers, I guess, for those that haven't watched the rest of the series and or played the game themselves. I don't think that's necessary, though. Oh, Sentinel! No, yep, Traveler detected. Nope, no. I don't want to get involved in all that, because with my luck, I'll get chased away from a spawn location. No, I think if you're looking for content, let's say, let me measure my words. If you're looking for content and you see a series is almost 350 episodes, well, no, this is 350 episodes in, and you jump into it, you should sort of expect spoilers, right? Maybe that's the Korvax word for sorry. Maybe that's me trying to say sorry, but I'm kind of not sorry. Ooh, A-class Starship Shield. Not too shabby. It's definitely some nanites. Are these creatures subterranean? No, not at all. Look at all these. Oh! Starfish. Alright, well, I totally understand that we're not going to get hardly any fauna out at night. And I waited substantially by the red-starred base with the automatic feeder. And never really saw any fauna, and let many day-night cycles pass. So I think what we'll do, actually, is we'll lift off, cause this section to sort of despawn. Let's get far enough away for things to... Whoa, hold on. Is that... Oh, I was like, that's not my freighter. Wait, what? It says I discovered this planet? That's not very accurate. Let's... I am a fan of those colors, though. Let's go ahead. We'll head to the Dayside Terminator. If we don't really see any life forms once we get over to another continent, then we might have to... We might have to repunch our ticket. Oh, look at that. Planet with double moons. Pretty cool. Let's keep going this way. Let's look for a landmass. Doesn't have to be a large one, but that's pretty significant down here. We did see quite a few predators when we first arrived. Oh, look at this terrain and these rings. What an odd planet. The lavender sky almost has this calming, serene... yeah, deceptive feel. Alright, so there is buried technology. Very good. Again, with the absent fauna. How curious. I think at this point, it's safe to say that this is anomalous, and there's really no reason why life forms should be this absent. Not even one. We've done something. We've been separated from the terminal core. It's the terminal core, and she's been feeding it. No, we are in a position where... yeah. We might have to unplug and replug in the Atlas on this one. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Alas, here we are, because position is not saved. We have returned to the Nexus. And... we have ended up back outside. Okay, so perhaps we need to return? Let's just try again, shall we? I guess we have to accept it again? Oh no, that's for shame. Now we get a life support gel. Well, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I didn't really want 5 or 15 wiring looms anyways, you know? I mean, what are we, you know, a few wiring looms? That's great. What are we going to do with 15? That's excessive. Look at that with the space station eclipse. Are we gonna end up going to the Himal planet once again? No, it looks like this time we're headed to... Yes, we are. Okay. Hush my mouth. The same exact planet yet again. That's okay. It's got these... They're like ice castles, right? That's what I feel like. They're like ice castles. So we should say... Let's see, I'm thinking... Glacial Fortress. Well, maybe that's too on the nose. No, I like that. Alright, so we'll land, we'll call the Azure Spark, we'll get ourselves back over to the Monolith, and we'll just kind of push ourselves back to where we came from. Is it an extreme hazard planet? I feel like we make that distinction a lot. But I don't think I've ever wondered when it says raging snowstorms. We're just gonna crush right through the forest. Oh, look at the natural beauty of this planet. It's crunch. I want the Azure Spark to say, I eat trees. Gosh, this Azure Spark knows how to handle the trees. The other one, an Empyrean reality, not so much. Trees eat that one. Oof, we're adrift. We're just rolling through everything. Came in like a wrecking ball. Deforestation, it's a thing. Alright, enough of all that. Let's actually get some coordinates learned. You know, this would be 3 more words. That's what we should do when we want to explore a planet. We should monolith hunt. We need to start... Yeah. Not in this situation, because we're just trying to get the portal coordinates. But we're still going to do the ruins of Zulrame. Korvax echoes, embrace traveler gift. A chiseled hole appears at the foot of the obelisk. From its smoothed edges and the scraped markings around it, it's clear that over centuries, unknown creatures have pushed elements through this gap. I don't know, magnetized ferrite seems pretty good. The monolith somehow transforms my offering. Yeah. Nah. The Atlas word for not, as in, I do not want that multi-tool. And where are we heading now? 2 hours? If only there was a way to get there a little sooner. Oh, nightmare in space. I kind of wish you could whistle. You could whistle for the nightmare in space. Like you're just calling for your mount, your steed. And it would just hear you. It would know. Because of course it's alive, it's sentient, you grew it, it imprinted on you. I mean, really, does it see us as its guardian, as its parent? Does it understand we gave it life, nurtured it from a young age, fed it the life force of lesser creatures? I mean, if it is sentient, and it is intelligent, and it's aware, I can understand why it lets us, you know, fly around in it all the time. To be pretty deferential. Maybe a landing sequence. I beg of you. There we go. Weather warning. Run! Head for the portal! Raging snowstorm is afoot. That's right, we're going. Enter that glyph sequence. I have deja vu all over again. And here we are. Ah, and again. Disappears. I don't know. It's a little frightening. Let's go. Let's not get a repeat. Oh no. A little scary. So we align with the portal. Yep, we're on the day side. Thank goodness. We locate the disturbance, and then we go and we check the red base again. Now, I think we had some leopard fruit on our freighter that we could have grabbed, but I know for a fact we don't need 90. So we're still going to require some form of a technique to accomplish this. So if you're wondering, well, why didn't Nexus just grab the leopard fruit that he had? It's not enough. Not going to be enough. In fact, I think that's one of the things like Regis Grease I had the smallest amount of, comparatively to everything else. Alright, we'll set the Nightmare in Space down, and let's go check it out. Ouch. Yes, the anomaly is detected, but where? Ah, it's right in front of me, but the identifier is over there? How bizarre. We'll check out the unknown grave. Corruption spreads, demanding its tribute. Okay, well... this has reached the source of the disturbance. This isn't it? Wait, what? No, this is it. What's going on? They're not kidding. Destination may be highly unstable. So now it's saying the anomalous disturbance is over here. Interesting. But we just checked the other one, and the other one was asking for leopard fruit. Oh my. This anomaly has reached new heights of complexity and deception. Maybe the Atlas is a liar. I heard creatures. We're gonna turn around and look where we landed our ship in just a moment. Did a traveler do this? Yep. We're gonna collect that sweetened compost. There's another unknown grave. Whoa! This place is Unknown Grave City, right? Is this our leopard friends? Sweetened compost. I think so. Let's see how many we get with a single harvest. That will tell us a lot. One. Oh my. Might might take a little bit of time. Maybe. Let's let them keep showing up. Yep, you can have your berries extracted. The odd leopard fruit. The berries that grow from creatures after they've been well fed. Is it like their haunches? Does it grow off of their ribs? Their thighs? I think the location really warrants a lot of concern. Well, I'm tempted to leave these 4 behind because this is going to take something fierce and just proceed to the red base. This is definitely not a large spawn location regardless. So 4 at a time, it's going to take us 20 some odd, over 20 harvests. Sweet. 8. Yeah, I'm good to leave this area. This is not necessarily going to yield everything we need in a quick pace. So let's head over to red base again. As obviously whatever issue we were dealing with before is not present now. And let's... Oh, look at that. The storm is nice and short? Okay. Let's head back. We'll see if maybe this base has the magic now. Would be nice. Would be real nice. Exothermic space. I'm rooting for you. Come on. Drat. Let's just try it with 3. Okay, so it did kick food out. But... perhaps I should not have been so quick to leave my other location. It was near the coast. We can look at our log here. Our discoveries. Fauna. Oh, they don't list if they're... Oh, look at this. There's like no information for this creature. Scanners are broken. Anomalous indeed. Okay, well, it's entirely possible this was not the fault of the Atlas and just odd base placement due to cross-platform shenanigans. So let's get ourselves a close approach over there. Is that a drop pod? Oh, fun. It is a drop pod. Well, we don't need a drop pod, but seems like a good of a landmark as any. We could go back over to the anomalous disturbance, knowing there are at least some spawns in that area. There are actually a lot of buildings. Frequently unknown graves, beacons, drop pods. Look at all of these. Okay, well, considering how much we've struck out, I think we might just have to accept a slow burn back at the anomalous disturbance. Because a slow burn is better than no burn. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, what a world. What a world, what a world. I think that's okay. Because we can still just land in this area and wait for daytime. I think it's odd that the anomalous disturbance changed location. That's so peculiar to me. I think we've done our due diligence on this one, and we've thoroughly appreciated this world, so I think I'm just going to take some time and... Yeah, look, another! I'm going to take some time and maybe get this all taken care of and wrapped up. Awaken. Shh, happened to me. Shh, I saw myself. Told them I would continue. Root of war, and sentinels have dreamt of it. Red glow. Its vast perfection. Fallen traveler's grave is marked by a glyph, an epitaph of some ancient technology. I will take this glyph, but it literally gives me nothing. I have the glyphs. The glyphs, they're already mine. They always were. Wait, the glyphs are mine? Always have been. Okay, well then I suppose... since we know that we will find some life forms here, and beggars can't be choosers, and we realize we maybe should not have left, although we had to for science it. I think we play the waiting game now. Okay, so I'm not certain if this is by accident or not, but it almost seems like the creatures are actually gathering around the beaches. How exciting. That's gonna make things slightly easier. It would be nice to get a larger group, but for now I'll deal with this. What are you? You're not part of the crew that gives out leopard fruit. Who are you? Oh, scented herbs. Well, we don't have any of those because we made everything sweetened compost. The berry pouch is empty. Sure. Oh look, we have all sorts of aerial fauna. Okay. This is definitely going to be a bit of a slow burn. Everybody's like, hey, how's it going? I'd like to extract some berries, please. Berry pouch empty. My berry pouch is empty. They're very happy to hang out with me. No, don't be afraid. No. Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay, well I know that this spot has some, but look at all these birds. These birds don't really help my cause. And there's a large beach over here. Let's see if it indeed is the beach. And if we can get more over here... It's not really like a beach, like a normal beach. Look at this. It's... some kind of silty, rocky... There's some kind of mineral embedded in here. And I'm not necessarily trying to leave because, oh, 4 wasn't enough. What I'm trying to do is test my hypothesis if it is the beaches, and it doesn't look like it is. It looks like I just picked a lucky spot, so then... Oh, yeah. There's a building. No, so it looks like it's not the beaches, per se. Just a lucky spawn spot, so what we need to do is go back, and hopefully, having left the area, will cause the birds to, or the avian creatures, to despawn, and be replaced with, some leopard fruit. Okay, yep, and here are some. No, and the birds return. How curious. Okay, let's go ahead, we'll throw out some sweetened compost again. We got 1. Should have stuck with the 4. Well, here I thought we would get the birds to leave and get more land creatures, but apparently that's not the case. Look, there's another one. Okay, we just need to move around a little bit. Come on. Don't do that. Look, oh, no. The sun is going down. There we go. Let's keep attracting more. Let's grow our little family of leopard fruit creatures here. That's not so bad. 3. If we just sit here over time, look at how friendly they are. With their little empty berry pouches. Alright, let's jump ahead and get this done. Get this knocked out. We have appreciated their cuteness enough. That's an alien kitty with a berry pouch. Okay, we have successfully and happily collected all of our leopard fruit. Is there more? No, these berry pouches are still empty. Oh, maybe we'll get another... Maybe we'll get another pull? Let's go ahead and collect a few extra of these leopard fruit. It couldn't hurt. I think when it comes down to it, though, we've learned a couple of things today. One, you can't just simply reset your connection to the Atlas during one of these highly anomalous missions, because you'll have to rinse and repeat a little bit, time travel into the past, and then repeat some of your actions, almost like your memories were beamed back in time to you. But also, not to look a gift horse in the mouth, as the saying goes. If you have 4 animals, and those animals are dedicated to producing fruit, and you have the bait, and then there's no reason to go looking for greener pastures and excess yield. Instead, just be happy with the, don't go chasing waterfalls, basically. Just be happy with the leopard fruit that you're used to, and simply get them and be done with it. Now, I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, where you could find out what the collection requirement is, collect it beforehand in an easier, more permissive place where you can, in fact, build a harvesting area and then come back in earnest and be ready to go. I just don't know. How worth it is. Leopard fruit is a fairly specific item, but there are many different types of milk, there are many different types of eggs, and if you started trying to collect various food items for these missions specifically, it could get rather taxing. There's actually a lot of, not even storage, because you could easily utilize the Colossus or something like that for this effect, or an extra ship. But the amount of different harvesting areas you would need, quite extensive. Quite extensive. Ariadne. I skipped over it rather quickly, but it said we saw a glimpse of the murderer, and the murderer was Ariadne. Oh my. I did not expect that. Let's return. Let's return to the portal quickly and get back to the Nexus and warn everybody. Should we confront Ariadne, or should we just tell Tethys? I guess we should make the confrontation ourselves. I think that's the right thing to do. Be part of the solution. Oh, look at that base. No, we have no time. We have to warn everyone at the Nexus. If Ariadne was really killing people who are trying to solve what's going on with our exosuits, then who knows what else they're up to. We need to tell Tethys. And everyone. And Nada. Alright, we're back on Glacial Fortress. Let's return quickly. I have this vision, I don't know why, but I have this vision of returning and things just being a hulking ruin. Smoldering. Destroyed. All sorts of corruption. But why? Why would a traveler turn on everyone at the Nexus? What could they possibly have to gain? Is it possible the Atlas has promised them something? Has the Atlas, in the throes of dying, reached out? Made some sort of false promise? Is that why the Atlas is the Crimson Liar? So many questions. So many questions. I don't even know if anything's going to come of this, if it's considered enough proof. Would they just take our word for it? I can't stop thinking about what this means. But as much as we're concerned about everything, we're going to go ahead and cash in our mission first. Now, let's find Tethys and see if we can inform them. Iteration Tethys. Tethys nods gruffly but doesn't appear to be in a conversational mood. Perhaps I should return another day. Alright, let's find Ariadne ourselves. This is Mercury. Hyperion. Selene. I don't know which one... Oh, I'm suddenly confronted with the fact that I don't know who Ariadne is. Let's see if Nada cares. Maybe I should tell Nada. Traveler friend, you remembered us. Nada is grateful. We will remember you also. No, Polo. Surely you must care. Go further. No. Okay, it's up to us. No one would believe us anyways. We need to make our own confrontation and see it in their eyes. Gemini? They've left. They're not here. That's Ares. Ariadne has departed. Of course they have. They wouldn't have the courage to stay here, not after they've assassinated a fellow traveler. They must have known they'd be caught. Well, that does it then. We're gonna have to keep our eye out for future missions here at the Nexus to see what develops once this information becomes public. But in the meantime, we might as well return to our system, the Thranxian Conflagration, and continue work on our shrine. All right. We have returned, and that's going to end up being where we wrap things up for this episode. In the next one, it'll be time to return to the shrine. But until next time, take care.